Welcome to the By Steve podcast.
What's up? We're back with the By Steve podcast, and it's the Scotty and Steve edition. Got it the right way around. Scotty and Steve, not Steve and Scotty.
Yep.
We have not been on site for a while because Grumpy McGrumpison over here has been in a Grumpyson. So explain yourself, young man. You've been hiding from me for like 10 to 12 working days.
I have. I apologise to the millions upon millions of listeners. Had a few things going on that just, and it happens. I'm a very positive person. If anybody else is in a funk, I try and help them out. Shout out to Mr. Steve Foster, who has been supportive as always. But yeah, been in a bit of a funk. For those that know and maybe those that don't know, it was a year's anniversary of since my mum passed away, and I don't know why, but literally that weekend I just crashed.
I mean, I feel like you're saying you don't know why when you say it's your mum's anniversary.
Yeah, but I haven't really dealt with, and that's for another podcast.
Yeah.
I haven't dealt with grief. I haven't dealt with it in the last year. I've been busy supporting my brothers, my dad, and helping them out, which I felt I needed to do.
Yeah.
Whether they felt that or not, it was on me. But yeah, on the 1 year anniversary of my mum passing away, I crumbled. And I ain't going to try to be big and brave about it. I crumbled and went into a little hole, and from the outside done what I had to do basically in work, and apart from that,
Sent me one-word messages for 12 days.
Yeah, wasn't sending voice notes or slagging them or doing anything like that. Pretty shite interaction from me, and yeah, just didn't have energy or focus or anything to do. Anything really, wasn't really playing basketball, was doing the bare minimum in work, and generally went into hibernation mode for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I say this, feelings are valid, your actions are valid, and we had a really good chat in the middle of the week, didn't we, this week? And we got some shit out, and hopefully Scotty's back in action now. You give me your worst insult. Go.
You look like Robin would look like if he shaved his head.
Fucking hell. That's me done. My life.
I thought that was quite good.
Yeah, that was pretty good on the spot, to be fair.
Yeah. But as Steve said, we had a big chat during the week, got lots of stuff out in the open, and since then I have actually felt better. So I know Steve, a big advocate, as I am myself, of men's mental health. But it is good to talk, but you have to talk when you are ready to talk and when you are feeling up to it, and that's what it was for me during the week. And yeah, I will be honest, since I had the chat with the big man, I have been a gazillion times better. I've had more energy, I've had a wee bit of pep in my step, I've been playing basketball again, got back to doing my videos, lined up some stuff for the next couple of weeks.
Good.
And yeah, got back in the swing of things. But it's okay to have a funk.
Yeah.
Mine lasted 12 days usually, when Steve has them the last 12 to 24 hours.
Exactly. We all live on different timelines.
So it all happens. If anybody is watching this, again, millions of people watching it, my face isn't purple. For some reason, my light makes my face look purple. So I'm working on it. That's all I can say. I'm working on it.
What I would say, though, your beard right now looks like if I turned your head upside down, that you would look exactly the same.
I mean, it's quite...
You've got as much hair on your chin as you've got on your head.
I haven't shaved. I've edged up. I haven't shaved. I'm going for the grizzly look.
Fair enough. Okay, so Scott is back on the scene. Serbia should have won gold. America just about scraped through. Jokic is having beers, and the French team did better than I thought they would in the final. Discuss.
America was always going to win. There was never any shadow of a doubt. I said it from the start. I got the silver and bronze wrong. I thought it was actually going to be Canada and Germany. That was my kind of who I thought. I don't know if that was even possible with the seeding, but when I seen who was in it, that's who I thought it would be. I was very surprised with the USA Serbia game, but again, I wasn't worried at halftime. I was like, they're going to run out. America eventually. LeBron, Steph, KD eventually is just going to go, do you know what? We're going to start playing now.
Well,
and that's exactly what kind of happened. So
yeah, I mean, I was refreshing it. I wasn't watching it. I got it on my computer screen while I was working, so I was refreshing, and I was hopeful. I mean, for anyone that knows, like, I'm a big Jokic fan, so I was like, oh, the big man's going to get it done. And then when I logged in and refreshed on the fourth quarter, and it was like 19-2 in the first 2 minutes or whatever it was, I was like, yeah, this shit's over. I went to sleep. Like, I was like, yeah, okay, cool.
And then France, I mean, you talk about teams peaking at the right time. In the group stages, France looked mediocre.
Yeah.
And then when they came back against Australia, I mean, Australia was cruising.
Yeah.
They were up, 26? They were cruising. And then all of a sudden, France just flipped the switch. And the last three games were amazing. Although I did like, I can't remember the boy's name. He was feeling himself in the 2 games before America. And then he played the USA and he had like 0 points and done nothing. And I was like, it's a different... There's levels to this, and you've got to understand that there's levels to it, which was quite good.
Yeah.
But the reason why I really liked USA this year as well was because Steve Kerr coached them like a proper basketball team.
Yes.
That any proper basketball team that has 12 guys, you're probably playing 8-man rotation, maybe sometimes a 10-man rotation. And that's what he did. It didn't matter who you were or what your stature was. So, Embiid sat quite a lot. Tatum sat a lot. Halliburton hardly played.
Yeah.
And I think that's good for people to understand that, again, there's a hierarchy that there's players that are better than you, and you as a coach have to play a system, and then eventually you have to just say fuck it and play the best 5 players.
Yeah, and that's it.
And in that order, Tatum wasn't one of the best 5, and I love it because I hate Boston.
Yeah, and also they'll get their time right. Like, Tatum's still young. Like, he'll get his run. And, we're probably not going to see LeBron at another Olympics, I wouldn't have thought. We're probably not going to see Steph at the next one. Maybe not KD, because he's pushing like 32 as well. So, while they are the best players around, also, like, it's their final hurrah, in essence, like, for the Olympics, potentially. Tatum will have his time to lead and take the next generation into LA in 2028. But it'll probably be Anthony Edwards' team by then, because Jason Tatum will be on the downward spiral.
I mean, 100%
I don't
agree.
Yeah, like, I think Jason Tatum's very good at basketball. He's just, marginally better than I am, not as good as you are. And that showed with his minutes played.
Yeah, but they also done, I can't remember, there's a guy on YouTube that breaks everything down, and it's amazing. Then he breaks it down, because he breaks it into stuff that you don't even think about. But he basically broke down Tatum versus like Durant or something, and Durant dribbles the ball 10 times less to get the same shot.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, that's what they're going for. They're going for efficiency.
Yeah.
Now, Tatum could have played and scored, but he would have taken 8 more dribbles. He would have slowed the offense.
Yep.
He was a wee bit. So I was like, stuff like that people just get up in arms about. Oh, he should be playing. I was like, that's not how basketball works. You've got a team, you've got a rotation, and then at certain games, certain times you play, other guys will step in, other guys will step up. And, you can't argue they got a gold medal.
Yeah. Job done.
So what you need to do is suck up your pride, suck up your ego, and on to the next one.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think about the universal breakdancing woman from Australia?
I thought it was awesome. I loved her interview as well, because she said, I don't get why I'm getting so much hate, and I don't get why she's getting so much hate. Like, she went out there, she had a great time, she tried her best, and it was hilarious. It was genuinely hilarious. And if you actually read the story of how she made the Olympic team, is even funnier, because it's Australia's fault for sending her with what she told them and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I think that might be the last time we see breakdancing in the Olympics.
They've already bounced it out like that,
Yeah.
and they got rid of boxing as well.
Yeah, which I don't understand. They kept boxing. Breakdancing, not too fussed about. What else was in it that I was like, it's not really an Olympic sport? Breakdancing, as much as I enjoyed the BMX, and you can get rid of the BMX, and I'm no fussed about BMX in the Olympics.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like they're just trying to be trendy and cool, and it's just like, it doesn't matter. Like, just stick to the traditionals.
Yeah, not everything's an Olympic sport.
No.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
You've got some sports that you look forward to and you watch at the Olympics, and then you've got other sports that you're like, nah, I'm not interested in that being an Olympic sport.
Yeah.
I do love, though, how what's the guy, Noah Lyles, the American sprinter?
Yeah, he got COVID, apparently, after he...
But how he's the only American that America wants to lose.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, it's brilliant. Like, everybody was like, I hope that motherfucker loses because he's just a dick.
Yeah, I mean, I just found it quite amusing that he won the 100, came second or third in the 200, then he was like, oh, I've got a bit of a chest infection. You're like, all right, cool. All right,
I hate that whole thing of after you lose, you come out with something. It's like, no, either don't say it or say it before the race and be like,
compete.
By the way, I've got this or I've got that, or you hear it all the time. People, I've been carrying an injury. Who? I guarantee you, 99% of the Olympic athletes had something.
Yeah, of course. Like we
and from the reports, it's probably herpes.
Yeah, on those cardboard beds. Yeah, I think that's it. Like even for us, like we've been through that scenario at competition where you're just like, you either just don't play or you play banged up. And if you play banged up, like you just talk amongst it about yourselves. And we all know that everyone's broken and bruised, but outside of that, it is what it is, right? It's like you got one or two options: you either suck it up or you don't.
Yeah, but don't use it as an excuse when you lose. That's the thing that really annoys me when they do that.
Yeah,
it's like, well, if it was that bad, you wouldn't have competed.
Yeah, exactly. And the physios at that level had shut you down as well.
Yeah, 100%. So,
like, unless you're Usain Bolt going for like your 19th gold medal, like I feel like they'd just be like, you just can't do this because you're broken.
Yeah. But I don't watch much Olympics. I like watching the 100 metres, the 200 metres, wee bit of the swimming and the basketball. And I was quite happy, but it seemed to be quite a good Olympics from what I saw. But now it's on to the next thing. As the NBA schedule season has been released, we can look forward to
Denver versus Oklahoma opening night. That's a good home game for Denver, which I also get to see in Abu Dhabi in 6 weeks' time.
That's right. The big man he is living his best life in Abu Dhabi. He'll be there. Courtside, rubbing shoulders. It'll be Celebrity Row, and it'll be Steve Foster, half of the SAS.
Yeah.
They might even get you on court to like spin the ball in your finger or something.
I hope not. But yeah, Denver versus Boston on the first Friday of October in Abu Dhabi. I honestly cannot wait. Like, it's going to be fun. I've never been to Abu Dhabi before, so I'm looking forward to getting on a plane and actually having a holiday that while there is basketball to be watched, not actually participating unless Denver need a 12th guy. Yeah.
To be fair, you could pass as one of Jokic's brothers.
I know, right? Maybe I should try. Maybe I should try and infiltrate.
That would be one hell of a YouTube video, you trying to get in as one of the brothers.
Or just trying to get in. Like, maybe...
there must, like, between everybody, we must know somebody that can sneak you in at a different level or something.
I don't know anybody, so that's whether you know anyone.
No, there's always somebody. There's always somebody you know that you just need to make sure you can...
grease the wheels.
Aye. There's something, there'll be something, we'll think about it. We've got 7 weeks to get you courtside.
I mean, I looked at the price, because there's 2 games in 4 days. I looked at the price of the courtside tickets. They are so much money.
Yeah, but in Abu Dhabi, that's like a $5.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, the starting price for nosebleeds now is like £200, £300.
It's basically the World Games. Whenever they do this, it's It's a celebrity fest, and people get and
That's
just
why
to
I'm
make
going.
money. Yeah,
I'm gonna,
exactly,
already
big
planning
guy.
my outfit.
Exactly. You will like Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is nice. I've not been for a long time, but it's going to be the sporting capital of the world in the next 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's already there, but it's going to be even bigger. So you're going to be having a treat.
Yeah, I can't wait to be fair. Like, I have been grafting so hard to save my coins, and I've been down the back of the sofa and just digged out some more coins. And I've got like 7 days there, and it's gonna be sick. Like, it's gonna be sick. I just
And
need to.
are you planning a wee day in Dubai or anything like that? Or
I'm not too sure yet. Like, I'm going all inclusive at the hotel, so I'm gonna try and eat all my meals there because I ain't Abu Dhabi rich. I'm just Steve rich, which is not really rich.
which is still rich.
Shut up, dick face. So I've got tickets for the basketball. I've got tickets for the Louvre to go see some art because obviously I like a bit of art. And then catch some suntan while I'm there and just see what happens. I want a few days just to chill and just be like, okay, like just take the world at my own pace because I feel like when you just book too much stuff, like, and then you go on holiday and you're like bam, 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 bam. Like,
What dates is it you're away?
a fly out on October the 2nd.
Nice.
Which is a Wednesday. Got clients before I fly.
Right, and here's the question that everybody wants to know: what class are you flying? I mean, what class are you flying to Abu Dhabi, Mister Steve Foster?
So while I feel like you're trying to stitch me up right now, I'm actually flying economy front row. So
You get the extra leg
I
room.
booked economy and then paid the extra for the leg room.
Nice, nice.
There wasn't a premium economy option.
On the day, are you going to try and blag a wee upgrade?
I'd be lying if I said if work didn't go really well for the next few weeks, I wouldn't try and like bump it one way or the other. But it's a change flight, so it's like I think I've got 6-7 hours to Doha from Birmingham, and then it's like 2 hours from Doha into Abu Dhabi.
Who is it you're flying with?
Emirates or Qatar.
Oh, that's a strange route.
Well, that's the route I'm going. I mean, you know me, like I'm always like, oh, can I squeeze a business class flight in there somewhere, and then eat super noodles for a week or two. The problem I've had with this, like, and this is like just totally off piece for a podcast. Usually, when I book my BA flights, obviously, like in the BA app, it gives you the price for an upgrade. So like, there's a window of time where it's ideal to like try and nab a deal. But because it's booked through British Airways and it's been pushed onto Emirates or Qatari Air, like
I think it's Qatari Air.
Yeah, I don't have access to like what the instant price upgrade is. I mean, you know me, I try to be bougie as fuck on a baseline budget and not have any money. We'll see.
Well, there you go. There is your first proper challenge YouTube video right there. Try and get yourself blagged an upgrade.
I mean, I feel like if I wore my GB jersey and tried,
It doesn't work. I tried it in Argentina, and I just got.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm sexier than you.
That's true. That's true.
And then if it's a man behind the desk,
You'll get better chance. To be fair with that,
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
a bit of flirting.
yeah, exactly. Because for some reason, the men in airports or men in general just seem to appreciate me.
Hey, as my dad told you, you're a gay icon.
Yeah. I mean, if it gets me business class,
If it gets you business class, it gets you business class. That's the main thing.
The interesting thing is, and again, we're just totally going off piece. I had an email from them. They refunded me some money, which doesn't equate to any part of the flight or the upgrade. Like Qatari or whatever it was, were like, here's £30 refund. And I was like, what's that for? So if I get there and find out that my front row seat has been bumped, like,
You'll be kicking up.
I'll be fuming because I'm like 9 foot tall. And I'll be like, what have you done? So there is potential for me to like be a bit feisty with them if it all goes wrong.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
So yeah, that'll soon come, and then it'll be on the Instagram and the YouTube channel because I do plan on getting some content from that. Here's a question for you. What's the most amount of money you're prepared to spend on a camera for content delivery?
So, I actually know the answer to this because I've been researching it and I've been having a little bit of chat with some people on it. So, I use my phone and I've got the GoPro 12.
Yeah.
12? Which is good. That is good. But the DJI Pocket Osmo 3, I think it is.
Bear with me 1 second.
With-
Go on, carry on talking. Go on.
With the creator pack, I think is £600. That's your... That one, yep. How much is it on that?
Amazon is like 600, yeah.
Yeah, that is the...
It's meant to be the shizzle, isn't it?
From all the reviews, from all the people that are in the creator club that I'm in that do vlogging as a full-time job, that's what they use. And they basically have said it's tiny, so you're not carrying a big camera about.
Yeah.
Its quality is amazing. It's got face tracking. If you get the creator kit, it comes with the microphone.
Yeah.
You can also get an attachment. So it's got a little screen. You can get an attachment. You can basically put your phone onto it. So if you wanted to see it in bigger view, you could look at it with, oh, there's that thing again. Look.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ha.
That doesn't work with me. It doesn't work with you. That is your
Go-to.
your guy. Yeah. Now, I got the GoPro 12 at Christmas.
Yeah.
My clients basically gave me ended up being like £400 worth of vouchers, so I put like £200 to it.
Yeah.
If I had known at the time that they were bringing out the DJI, I would have held off and got that. The only thing that's not got that I need that I use with my GoPro for is like going in the water.
But you still have the GoPro, so if you were to get that.
Yeah. That is the next on the purchase on the hit list is that little guy.
So hopefully, one of my clients today mentioned exactly the same thing. So I was talking to him about it because he makes decent videos. So I was like, "Oh, what are you using? Like, I need to up my levels, to get to my influencer status." And he was like, "Oh, DJ2 Ozy Mosey, Quasimodo." And I was like, how much is it? And he was like, it's like 600 quid. And I was like, what? And he's like, it's an investment though, right? And I was like, for my 1,000 followers. And I feel
maybe you've only got 1,000 followers because you use your phone.
Well, this is it. Like, I'm at that point where I'm like, okay, like for me to go to the next stage, do I need to like invest in a camera stroke, like a better setup? And then he was like 600 quid. So he's bringing his in Monday, Tuesday for me to have a little little play with. And on Amazon it's like 600. So I'm like, okay, it's a fuckload of money. But is it worth the investment for where we're trying to get to?
Yeah. I think it is. I am looking at it. That's next on my hit list. And I think Amazon does do a
layaway service.
You can do like a 3pay thing or something.
Yeah, like Clava.
If DJI or Amazon or MD that is listening that has this, please give us one.
There's no one listening to us.
Please they will be now because I'm going to tag the shit out of DJI on everything.
And we're going to clip this exact bit.
Yeah.
And be like, help us grow our influencer audience.
Yeah. All the boys in the creator club, there's like 60 of them.
I need to get into this creator club, man. Like, they won't let me in.
They will let you in.
They won't.
They will.
I also spoke to a woman today who has 120,000 Instagram followers. And I'm going to go for coffee with her to see, like, the things that, like, we are missing and I'm missing and you're missing, like, on that growth content thing.
Yeah.
To see where the holes in the game are. Because, like, I don't know about, like, you're really consistent with your thumbnails and stuff like that with your, like, Instagram stuff. And I've tried to, like, uniform mine a little bit more now. So it's, like, one topic. So it's, like, podcasty, inspirational, motivational shizzle, fashion, like, random shizzle, gym shizzle. So it's, like, okay, like, what's missing? And I'm like, is the quality of the camera and the content going up just need to like go up a notch.
Yeah. So the thing that I would say is I don't think we necessarily need the quality of the camera, because your phone is pretty good. Let's be honest, it is pretty good. But I think it's just being consistent, building value and trust, and that takes time.
Yeah.
It hasn't helped that I've been MIA for 3 weeks.
Yeah, but I mean, we've been alive for 40 plus years.
Speed bump, but yeah, I think it's just a case of you just got to keep going, and people will find you, and then people will tell people about you and stuff like that. And it's a grind. Nobody does it overnight.
No.
Now, it does help if you then can befriend somebody that has 100,000 followers, and then they tag you in a post, or they share something about you, or you do something in return.
But this is the thing. So I know her area of work, and I'm not going to out who she is and what she does, because I don't think that's fair, because I don't know her that well. But the opportunity, I guess, for like sharing and cross creation's not going to happen. Like, she has very, very like fine lines of what she is and isn't allowed to post, because she works for a really big corporation. Okay. So I think that's out of it. But she sent me like a really long DM today about like, try doing this, look at this, look at this, look at this, and she's like, and we can catch up and go for a coffee and like have a chat.
Well, that's it. Help is help.
Yeah. So yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's all it is. It's like winning the lottery. You've got to post something that somebody sees and then shares and shares and shares and shares, and before you know it, people are following you that don't even know they're following you, and then you just keep building on that.
Yeah, I mean, my most liked piece of content this year was a piece that was attached to the gym, so it's not even my content. Was the stupid dance.
Yeah, which my dad said, and I quote my dad, "Why is he doing that?"
Yeah.
With that face,
I can imagine
that.
Yeah. And that's up to like 9,000 views on our work account for the gym.
Well, what's your opening of your bag? Did your North Face bag?
Yeah. Like bought a new rucksack was like 40,000 views.
So they do say whatever your highest viewed content is, you should just recreate that.
So I just need to keep buying rucksacks.
So my highest one is 85.
Yeah.
And it's me doing a layup in basketballs. And I mean, just a layup, nothing else. So I think I should just post layup videos and get like hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah. I do find like when I do shoe reveals, or like what's in the Nike box, or what's in like an unwrapping of a package, like people are a bit like, ooh, what's in the box? And then I'm like, Converse. And they're like, oh, dead.
What you should do is you should do an unboxing of a trainer, but hide the brand and hide the shoe, and then be like, if you want to see it, part 2.
Yeah. But people will just disappear.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Got to give it a go.
Okay. Also, have you ever bought anything off Temu?
No, because every time you see it or you hear it, it's just horror stories.
Yeah, I know,
like
right?
all the memes, it's like I bought a tent and it's like a hat, or they bought. I'm like, I don't trust it. I don't know. But then I'm sure there is people that buy shit that's normal. But yeah,
I think we should do £10 on Temu, or like £20 surprise box, and we've both got it.
Don't tell each other and just buy it and send it.
As in, like buy it for yourself. So try and buy what you want, like for 20 quid. I'll buy what I want for 20 quid, and then we'll both see what we get.
Right, we'll do that. We'll do that day.
Okay. Maybe not today because I'm really busy after this. But yeah, we'll do it this weekend. Okay.
Always got an excuse.
I know. I've got steak dinner tonight. New steak restaurant in Birmingham called Pasture. Apparently, it's meant to be amazing. So steak's meant to be really good.
Nice.
The music's meant to be really loud. So on my Instagram, I will do a get ready with Steve for steak, and then we'll see how loud the music is, because you know how grumpy I get. So I'm gonna be like, I want to eat my fucking steak. Turn the fucking music down, you cunts.
And how will you be asking for your steak to be
bloody
cooked?
As hell? Rare.
Blue or rare?
Rare. Like, I'd take a blue steak, but I always think, like, if you order it blue and it comes a bit too blue, like, it's not the one.
Aye, I get that. I get that. Well, that's fun and exciting.
Yeah, so it should be good fun.
Something, who knows?
Right, next topic.
I'll have a packet of steak McCoys. That's how bougie I'll be.
I'll send you a picture.
Nice.
Next topic. Go.
I don't know what the next topic is. I thought that was your element.
Okay. Worst, best story, one night stand for like go.
Oh, we're getting personal, and this is uncharted territory for me. But we'll give the people what they want. We will give the people what they want. So, best story.
Best funny.
In Australia.
Okay, hit the story and then we'll decide where it falls in. Go.
So in Australia, Commonwealth Games, because I used to be a Commonwealth Games athlete back in the day, you know. Pulled a lovely young lady.
Good. Well, not good. You know, each to their own.
A lovely young lady, and doing a bit of chatting, as you do, doing what you do in the club. And then I was invited back to her house for like a cup of tea, you know. Nothing untoward, just nice and gentlemanly behaviour. And when I got back to her house, I was marched into the bathroom. I was put in a bath. I was washed from head to toe with apricot scrub. I was then moisturised from head to toe and given a full body massage and treated like a king.
I mean, that's amazing.
So, I mean, I have no idea what the hell was going on, but I was just kind of like, okay.
I mean, that sounds like a dreamy affair to me. Like
It was hilarious because when I went back to the village the next day, everybody was like, "You look like your skin looks really nice." And what's that smell? Is that peach? Is that apricots? And I was like, "Yeah, it's me. That's me."
Did you continue that skincare routine up until now?
No, because that's why I'm purple.
Yeah. Oh man.
So that's a good experience as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, I feel like we can make this a trending story over the next few podcasts. Okay, so when I used to be party boy back in when in my 20s, and I picked this girl up in a club, and we had a little dance, and we were like, "Yo, what's up?" And I was giving her all like my moves, and she was like, "We should get a hotel." So I was like, "Okay." So we left the club. We went to the hotel. I was broke ass. So we get to the hotel, and I'm like, "Oh, you just check us in. I'm going to go to the bathroom." So she goes to the desk, gets a room for the night. I go hide in the toilet and just stood there like this for like 10 minutes. I come out the bathroom, and she's like, "Oh, this is how much the room was. Like, we can sort it out. Like, this is back in the day when there was cash."
Yeah.
So she was
cash
just like,
king.
Yeah, exactly. She was just like, "Oh, we'll just go halves." And I'm like, cool. Like, we'll sort it out. We go to the room. Whatever happens. I get up in the morning, and she's like, "Oh, like, just grab a shower. Maybe we can get some breakfast." And I was like, "Oh, we've got the room till like 11. I'll go get us some breakfast." And she's like, "Amazing." And I was like, "Give me 10 minutes. I'll go get us some coffee and bagels." I put my trousers on. I got in the lift. I walked out the front door, turned left, and I never went back. I just basically walked through the city that I was in, got on the next level of transport to disappear, and I had not exchanged phone numbers with this young lady or any kind of communication because it was like 1996 or whatever. And yeah.
That is actually a genius move.
I have wondered in my life how long she sat there and waited for coffee and bagels before she was fuming, and then went downstairs and the guy was like, "Yeah, he's left." Not one of my proudest moments, but one of my greater stories.
Or maybe she thinks something really bad happened to you, like you got mugged going for coffee.
Just ringing around hospitals. Like, is there a really tall man there? I don't know what his actual name is, but he was really tall. Like, he's just tall. Like, a white guy that's tall. Like, pretty average at sex. Like,
And was this delightful young lady, was she from Birmingham as well?
I mean, I didn't say that I was in Birmingham, did I? I didn't give my location away early in the story. She was a hometown girl in her hometown.
All right, fair dues. Well done. That is genius. And to be fair, I guarantee you a lot of females have done that to guys.
Oh, for sure.
So well done for getting one back.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 1 in the male scale and then like 412, I reckon, in the female.
And then the question on everybody's lips right now is, did you get a bagel?
Yeah, of course.
Right, that's because I know you love your bagels.
Yeah,
so
I got
if
a
you say
bagel
you're
and
going,
a coffee.
if you say you're going for a bagel, I know you went for a bagel.
Yeah, exactly. And do you know what? Back then, I didn't even blink or feel bad about it. I feel worse about it now.
No, you don't.
No, I actually do.
That big smile says you feel fucking.
No, because it just
great.
goes to show how bad I didn't feel then. Because I was just savage. And I remember just proudly walking down the road like, I won. But yeah, so anyone listening to this who wants to date me, I am not that person anymore. But yeah, and if she's listening to this by some happen chance, I'm
Imagine
sorry.
the power of the internet. Let's find this young lady and make Steve give her half the hotel money
That would
and
be
a
quite
coffee and a bagel.
I mean,
Because he promised that.
I never say promise, but yeah. So yeah, I feel like this can be like a little story trend for some of our podcasts, like terrible dating stories, funny dating stories, terrible things that we've done, just for shits and giggles.
I like that. Terrible things that we've done. Let's make us out to be such bad people.
Yeah, actually, all the amazing things that we've done.
Yeah, just good things that we've done.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely had 96 orgasms that night, so, she won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had one.
Exactly. Really quick one. Like that Turkish...
It's good to be back.
Yeah, that Turkish shooter guy, I was just like... Silver medal, see you later, bye.
Hey, you
cool.
do you, big guy. You do you.
I mean, that's what makes you a selfish lover, so, yeah. I think we're done for today.
Yeah, it was a good one to get back into.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got our Temu surprises to buy.
Yeah.
And we'll try and get another couple of these bad boys bashed out in the next week and try and really make up for the fact that I've been AWOL, but I am now back.
Yep.
If anybody listening to this feels sorry for me, feel free to send me money.
Ooh. Maybe we can
for
get
for a camera.
Yeah, for a camera, or enough money to get you to Abu Dhabi to watch a basketball with me.
Yeah, that would be good.
That would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
When you were like, I need to have a serious chat with you the other day, I was like, yes, he's coming to Abu Dhabi. He's like, serious. Yeah. He's going to sleep at the end of my bed.
I'm about to go put the old Euro Millions ticket on.
Oh, so, I've already got mine.
What's the jackpot tonight? 62 million.
62.
62 million.
Bro, like, we're disappearing off the face of our respective cities if we win 62 million and we're going on tour.
62 million.
I know.
Wow.
That's bag money, that is. That's
I mean, I'm sure we'd get through it, but that's a lot of money.
I mean, our video quality content would go through the roof with 62 million quid. So, we'll bear that in mind. Cool. I got shizzle to do because I got to go eat steak in a couple of hours. You need to go sort your beard out. Don't frown at me. It looks terrible.
Why did it look terrible?
Because there's so much beard and so much hair on your head. It just looks like it's all attached.
Yeah, that is. It is all attached. Look.
I know, but like this is not. No.
It's because I've got a full head of hair.
I can't have everything.
You can't.
Right. Peace out. Catch you over the weekend. We'll get another episode up in next few days. And what's your final motivational speech in less than 15 seconds?
If you have to chew it more than twice, it's not a good steak.
I like that. Okay, so it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him. And we will see you all on the other side. Bye!
Welcome to the By Steve podcast.